I just thought I'd do a quick update um, and let people see kind of the other side to having an eating disorder or any kind of mental illness, and that not every day is a happy smile. I find it quite difficult just because I'm so used to blocking things out to protect myself from my pain or things that happen, and just help you cope with daily situations. And I can't do that now because I have to deal with the core of where the emotions come from and how things that happen in your life, and you could transfer them onto another issue so you don't have to deal with that issue, and it becomes a new issue, but you've still not dealt with the core. And sometimes to deal with a mental illness, you have to go right back to where the issue started. And it's just really hard to actually have to do the homework and actually revisit all. But it's also like things like the medications and weight gain and fear, and also knowing like realistically, like I actually do need to put weight on and muscle, and they're great. They are working with me with that and listening to what I'm saying and not just ignoring me. Well, or me not feeling like I'm being ignored. But then like little things that happen in the day, and you let them go over your head, and all of a sudden one little thing just makes you explode. Um, I guess it's just part of the journey, and I'm just learning a lot about myself. I know I actually don't really love myself, but I care more about other people than myself. I don't usually feel myself when I'm feeling like this, but I just thought, because it's a journey that I'm on, I have to go through this process. I can't keep blocking it out. That I thought it was only fair to other sufferers that I do this, because I try to hide this part of me because I don't like to come across as depressed, miserable. Like, I'm a girl that likes to make people smile and I'm started crying. But I do know, like, it's just part of a long journey that I will get through. And I just need to learn to put a guard down and learn to trust people. Because I automatically put a guard up to what's like happened in the past and the treatment I've had in the UK. I learned to numb things myself and block things out, and they just increased it and made it easier for me to do it. Like, the more they tried to help me to deal with things, the more I became numb and more blocked with it, because I didn't think it affected me, and that was it. And obviously, if the years have gone on, it becomes more intense, and trying to unblock it is easy. Mentally, it is easy. And it's not that I'm thinking a lot about stuff. I guess I'm just realising a lot of stuff, and it's just really hard for me to trust people, like medical people. And I know they really want to help me, and I do trust them more than what I've ever trusted the care in the NHS. But it just gets a bit too much all at once. Like, you start to make a bit of progress, and it's like like deer eyes in the headlights. Like, it's like, whoa, it's too fast. I'm fear, and everything just comes back into into the way of it all, excuses that you give yourself and frustration. I know I just have to keep trusting and keep with the system and allowing people to help me. And actually, when they settle the whole work, I have to keep dealing with it, and no matter how hard it gets, eventually it will be worth it. I just want to make sure that when I get out of here, that I'm well and that I can help others. And I can say to them, like, I know how it feels because I do. And I know how patronising, or not so much patronising, but you don't let people help you because you just don't think anybody could understand. Like, I don't actually understand, so how can anyone else understand? But I'm just learning a lot about things that have happened, like traumatic events, and how I just thought I was strong and that it really didn't affect me. But how can something like that not affect you? And the mother blocked it out. I suppose how easy life came, but the eating disorder just got worse and worse. And now realising that the core of the eating disorder is issues of blocking out, it's just psychologically like really hard and really draining. But the team of Grey here, like, they recognise how I am as a person and how I try to defend myself, or should I say put a barrier up, a shield, and how sometimes I just need to not be given like the control because of all the fear, like I'll automatically divert it somewhere else, and that's not because of fear of getting well, that's just because of fear that I've had in the past, like that's what I've got used to doing. But on the long run, I guess I'm in the right place and feeling like this is probably a good thing in the long run because there's a reason. It's hard for me to accept like new medications because in the past I've seen it as a weakness and I've always been against it, and side effects, because I'm always looking out for them, they always happen, like, but I've just got to accept it, like, I have accepted a lot of new medications, including steroids and nutritional drinks, which is harder than anything I've ever done. But then, right now, they want me to just have some form of antidepressants because obviously it's difficult to deal with stuff, and just as a support as I'm trying to deal with it all. And for me, it's not easy because I've always seen it as a weakness. But I am weak, so I have to trust it. And I just find everything difficult and tiring. And I'm waking up and I feel like I've got the worst hangover in the world. Homesick, missing my family, missing my dog. I'm full of my sinuses are bad. It's just everything all together. Well, I'll get there. And I just thought I had to do this to prepare to other sufferers because usually I'm happy and smiling on my videos and always saying the positives and hiding the negatives. But now I can't do it no more because it was killing me. I need to keep doing what I've always done. Although I like the person I was as that, I can still be the person that I like, but not hiding stuff, instead dealing with the stuff. And then just being true to myself, I guess. Anyway, I love you all. You're all great support. And